Thank you, Jethro Tull 2142, for that superb observation. You're absolutely right. Stop the Boats sounds like a rejected number from a musical. I think I think it sounds like a number from Hairspray. You can't stop the boats. All thud and no theme. Smash the gangs sounds like Hulk's immigration policy. Emotionally satisfying to say, utterly unworkable to implement. Neither slogan, I'm afraid, is fit for the moral or political seriousness that the issue demands. So, beginning with the obvious, no smuggler boards a dinghy in Calais and trembles at the thought of a photo in Cheltenham. They don't cancel their criminal enterprise upon seeing Keir Starmer in a stab vest. These slogans are not deterrents, they are branding strategies, bumper stickers for broken policy. Now, the moral centre of this debate needs to shift, because there is a truth. The smugglers exist because safe and legal routes do not. And the market for dangerous crossings is a direct byproduct of deliberate state restriction. You cannot criminalise desperation and then be surprised when it becomes inventive. It's also worth saying that the government's latest celebrated arrests had nothing, absolutely nothing, to do with the Channel. They involved a group helping Botswana nationals navigate the Home Office's Kafkaesque visa system. That is immigration fraud, perhaps, but it's not what the government claimed. It was repackaged, rebranded and reissued with a musical sting for the evening news. It was theatre. And meanwhile, the boats keep coming. In 2025, more people have crossed the Channel than in the same period last year and the year before that. So let's dispense with the fiction. No boat has been stopped. No gang has been smashed. What has happened is rhetorical inflation, and it's starting to backfire. And here is the deeper danger. In trying to outflank the right, Labour risks validating its premises that migration is menace, that asylum is a threat, that the human search for safety is criminal until proven otherwise. Yet most of the people making these journeys are from war zones, Afghanistan, Syria, Eritrea. Some are children, some are torture victims, all are human, and when they arrive we prosecute them not for what they've done but for how they got here, in defiance of the 1951 Refugee Convention. I want to ask, what is the strategy? Because smashing one smuggler means another takes his place. It's the Hydra model of law enforcement. You cut off one head and two more inflate with air pumps in Calais. This is not how you end people smuggling. You end it by making the smugglers redundant. That means safe routes. That means functioning consulates. That means refugee family reunion schemes that actually work. It means a visa process that doesn't cost £10,000 and require an income test that would make Jacob Rees-Mogg blush. It doesn't mean an IELTS English test, which would normally only provide, only offer or demand of a university student. This is not naivety, this is policy realism. If you remove demand, you destroy supply. But the British state, either the previous Conservative government or the present Labour government, in its wisdom, has done the opposite, because it is dictated to by the absurdity, by the inanity of a Home Office that doesn't respond to anyone and that is inaccessible. You cannot reach the Home Office. It has criminalised the traveller while allowing the market to thrive. That isn't border security, that is state-sponsored entrepreneurship for smugglers. And what of the politics? The lesson from the United States is that no centre-left party can win by parroting far-right talking points. Biden and Harris tried it. They promised crackdowns, deportations, border security, and they lost to Trump. Because when voters are presented with two options, Trumpism and Trump-light, they will choose the man who means it. Starmer's Labour cannot win the battle of tougher than thou, but it can, quite possibly, win the argument by changing the terms, by replacing slogans with strategy, by speaking to what the public might support if given honest leadership rather than headline-chasing stunts. There is an alternative. It starts with recognising that migration is not a threat to be stopped, but a reality to be managed. It's how Britain was built. It's what sustains our NHS, our economy, even our culture, and more than that, it's what makes us human. A government that understood this would not posture about battering rams and vests. It would get on with the hard, slow, necessary work of building a just, modern asylum system, one that makes sense, one that works, and it would lead the way in international debate about making the 1951 Refugee Convention fit for the 21st century, about ensuring that the ECHR works in the 21st century. Until then, Stop the Boats will remain a jingle, Smash the Gangs a punchline, and our migration policy, like the dinghies in the channel, adrift, directionless and full of holes.